What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in. Y'all know it's quote Saturday. Let me straighten up so y'all can see that V ride over there. Told you I lost my stand. Listen, I went and gave a quote today, right? First of all, I got a call. I don't know if y'all remember. I had done a job. I had done a pine straw job, and then I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. The other day that little job I got at the end of the day Friday, that was a referral from a guy that I never met. We'll give y'all a little backstory. The 75-year-old pine straw job I did came out wonderful. It was a guy from Foster's AC. He stopped me, wanted me to do some work for him, but his project wasn't big enough for me to make money. So then in turn, it was a guy that was pressure washing that same house he seen at work. He said, "Wow, who did your pine straw?" Like the lady always said, Gibson's Lawn Service. She said, "Can I get his number?" This guy, he does pressure washing, he do paint, he's like a handyman. Well, anyway, he's been running into a lot of landscaping jobs like mulch install and things like that, and he was doing it for the clients, for side money. He said it got to the point he was referring a guy to work and it didn't work out because the guy didn't do quality work. Now, and we talked briefly because this was like Friday, late Friday evening. We talked briefly. He told me what he wanted to get done, gave me the address to the property. I went and looked at the property. What he was explaining to me, he said, "Yeah, man, I got this property. I got 2 pallets of mulch need to be thrown out. I just don't have the time." I said, "Well, man, did you already have the mulch?" He said, "No, I got to get it." I said, "Look, I got my own mulch supplier. You give me the address, I can give you a price, and I have everything done." And this is what I said. I said, "Do I give you the quote? Do I give it to you, or do I give it to the client?" He said, "Well, no, give it to me because I have the contract." Now, this only gonna work one of two ways. I'm gonna kind of work under him because he has the contract for the house. Like I say, he probably got all like the houses. The house I went to gave a quote in. This area is nothing but Airbnb houses because it's on the water in the back of Ocean Springs. These houses are ducked off in the back of Ocean Springs and they have their own private beach. I got 2 properties back there. One property I wasn't planning on keeping. The guy said, "Hey man, I got a property manager. He's taking over the property," and the property looked horrible. Typically, those property managers reach out to the lawn guys in the area. But look, let's not go down that tangent. Let's stick with the main story. Well, this guy, so I pulled up today. I went and looked at everything. Now, I don't just throw mulch in the bed and walk away. Weeds need to be pulled out of here. The pampas grass need to be trimmed back. This little shrub need to be trimmed, and I need to spray. Now, if you don't want to put down no fabric, that's fine. We can rock and roll with that. It's your property. Now, when I pulled up at the property, I said, "Man, leaves everywhere." You know how those entrance ways when you pull up in the driveway, it's got brush. All of that need to be shaped. The backyard need to be cut. I said, "Man," because I can't cut the yard. I can't fit my equipment in the gate. So this property is either going to go like this. I know how much 2 pallets of mulch costs, right? This property, I'm just going to throw a random number out. This either going to go like this. "Hey, Jake, man, it'd be $1,000, man, for me to get the mulch and install it." Okay, cool. He called the owner, "Miss Tammy, yes, I can get all of the mulch installed. I can get all the mulch delivered and installed for $1,250. Okay. She's like, "Okay, go." I don't have a problem with that. You scraping some up, you get like I'm giving you if I'm getting what I want, hey, you can put some on the top for you. So if I tell you it's $1,000 to do the motion, you go tell them 1,250. Hey, that 250 yours. But here's what I don't want to happen. I tell you 1,000, you tell them it's 1,250, then the check gets written in your name, you cash the check, then you bring me mine and say, "Hey man, I need 10%. Listen, number one, I don't partner with nobody. I did not start Gibson's. I'm not partnering with nobody. That'll never happen. I am my own man. So what he was explaining to me was it's a lot of this work he having to let go because he don't have the manpower and he can't do it himself. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not trying to work under nobody else. This is how this is gonna go. I went and gave him the bid for that job. I'm not the cheapest in town. To do it right, trim the pampas grass, pull the weeds, throw mulch. We at $1,700. We're at $1,700, and it can be all of that can be done in a matter of 5 hours. Now, my prices are too high for you to kind of scrape off the top. I'm gonna be honest. My prices are too high for you to scrape off the top. What I mean by that is you can't be like, if I'm telling you 1720, you can't tell them 1900. They go for it and cool, they go for it. But see, I refer work to people. Any side job I get, I pass it to Kingdom Lawn Care. Any side job I get, I pass it to Kingdom Lawn Care. And I'm glad I said that because I gotta send off another estimate for aeration and fertilizer. Now I can do this like it was a recent project. I could have been like, yes, ma'am, Miss Jones, we can take care of everything. Um, Let me write up a proposal or estimate on what it'll cost. I could have been like, okay, this job is 7,300. No, or yeah, this job is 7,300. Or I could have done this. Hey, Kingdom Lawn Care, go look at that property, man, and tell me what you'll charge. Man, I want 5 grand. Okay, Miss Jones is going to be 6,500. And then I take it. I get the check for 6,500. I give him his 5 grand. And I'm walking off of 1,500. You can do that. It's nothing wrong with that. But I know this man personally. Man, go get the whole 6,500. You don't owe me nothing. I don't have to scrape off the top. You want to know why I don't have to scrape off the top? Because it's enough work out there for everybody. Well, man, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Look, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not saying this to be arrogant or cocky. It's been times I run into other guys that's out there doing work, like guys that's trying to get their business off the ground. Like guys that give me their card and stuff. Well, man, you got a card? No, I don't. I don't. Because I'm gonna be honest, whoever you refer me to, they can just look me up on Google. And you might be referring people that's not even in my area. Like honestly, I don't. If it's not a client referring me to another client, I don't want a business owner referring me to these people because it's I don't want to say I'm picky, but I'm picky. Like when somebody contact me off Google, we can kind of sing and dance a little bit. If I got Joe's Plumbing, yeah, I got your number from Joe's Plumbing. He referring me to you. I don't know how Joe run his business. Do he run a cheap based business? Do he run a quality based business? See, I don't know these things. See, I don't remind a referral from Kingdom Lawn Care or from Hobson Lawn Care or from I don't remind those referrals because I'm fixing to come on with the money. I can't get a referral from Chuck. Oh, Chuck was cutting the property for 30. Man, look here. I just locked in a property for 75 a cut. The new minimum for me is 70. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But with it, well, you may not get no more properties because you can price yourself out of the market. I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna price myself out the market. I'll put this right here back on. Look, I'm about to go in here and eat me a cheeseburger. About to pull this trailer out. I'm about to grease both of my mowers down. I'm about to cut my grass. I'm about to aerate my grass. I'm about to fertilize my grass. And I'm about to water my grass. And then when it's all said and done, I'm going to treat myself to a large meat lovers pizza from Pizza Hut. And I'm going to relax. Give me a week. I got something coming that nobody has done in the lawn care industry. And mark my words, after it's done, everybody gonna start doing it. I will be the first on TikTok. I will be the first on Instagram. I will be the first on YouTube with what I'm fixing to do in a week. I got everything ordered. If everything falls perfectly, I'm gonna just move a whole day off my schedule to get this done. And y'all will see it. And mark my words, I will be the first one with this. I will be the first one with this. All of the young guys, they go, oh, let me do it. I will be the first I will be the first guy that's doing this. Nobody is doing this. But it's going to be a test run. What I'm fixing to do is going to be a test run. If it flows smooth, I'm really fixing to do it after that.